This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Ladies and gentlemen, bon temps roulette. We are ready to let the good times roll in New Orleans tonight, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Fresno State Bulldogs. Taking on a squad from the Big 12, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Blitz look here, pre-snap. Quick throw to the left. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to third down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Fighting off the defender.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
So the low place right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Press coverage now from the secondary. That's reeled in. It's Robinson. The tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback, and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the offense now operating in the red zone. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Crucial moment early in this national championship game. Can they convert on third down in the red zone? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Oh, and another incompletion.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback to start at the 25. Try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
First down, they'll keep their running game churning. Oh, what a move. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Tight end goes in motion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30. And a first down.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Well, Kirk, Fresno State has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now, 2nd and 11. And they hand it off to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Chris, you get this deep into an opponent's side of the field and come away with 3 instead of 6, and man, it is a letdown. That's certainly not what they're looking for here on 3rd and long from inside the red zone.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And the game is now tied.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fresno State offense is back on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? And they'll get the first-down yards before they finally bring him down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And it's a bunch formation. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, out the ball to 44.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That completion sets up a third down play. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. The sure hands. It's Robinson. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Wants to throw it. On the move now. Throwing for his running back. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Here we go. 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. Try and muscle for the first down. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Fresno State. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. A screen to the wide receiver. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but then make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And the back now goes in motion. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Now it's second down here. Ball handed off. He's got the first and still going. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. A penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab made by the tight end. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
2nd down after that completion. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner elects to fair catch and no return. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? With the catch, it's Robinson. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Florida International offense back on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter, trying to make up this deficit. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. They'll give it to the back. First down and more. He's still running. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Gets into space at the 50. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Getting set. Here's second down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off on some nice positive yards.
Good throw. It's an RPO caught on the left side. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Grabbed by the receiver. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on fourth. Sticking with the running game. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
What I love about that, Chris, is there's zero hesitation from the offensive coordinator. He put the call in, the quarterback knew it, the offense got excited about the opportunity, not settling for a field goal, and they pick up just what they need for that first down.
The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. And the quarterback keeps it here. Touchdown, Florida International. A heroic effort here on the biggest stage. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
See if they can convert the point after. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. first play of the drive now from the 25. Stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And that will give them the lead now.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. Pass complete. It's second down now.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Got it on the option. The defense gets him behind the line as time expires in the third period. Well, Fresno State has the lead here. You've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Grab down the middle. It's Hawkins. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He made the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
A really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. And he drops back in the gun. Oh, and it's incomplete. A chance at a much-needed takeaway there. Now it's second down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
Third down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Fresno State. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Golden Panthers offense back out there now. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. The receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. He hauls it into the 25, still running. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position. Here we go. That huge, explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback dropping back. The pass rush closing in. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or do they have to settle for 3? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pressure is coming, and he will be stuffed for no gain. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it right near the end zone. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Boy, Chris, you just know down by a couple possessions late in this game, they had to be able to deliver here on this 4th down to give themselves a shot. By not getting the 1st down, this one feels like it's over.
Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Well, they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looks right for a quick completion. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. With a first down now at the 16, this offense has a lot more breathing room. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Grinding away with the running game. Loses the ball behind the line. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Second down play coming up. Big throw caught on the left side. Finds room at the 30. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Quick, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. Hauls it in outside the 10 and still running. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
And now they'll set up for the point after. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. It's just going to take a knee here. This one is over, and they can begin to think about how to improve. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. They go backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. And the offense just takes a knee here. National championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Fresno State Bulldogs.